Before we begin this journey of words that may touch your soul, I want to ask something simple but powerful. If you believe in growth, in healing, in becoming the best version of yourself through every storm life throws at you, then subscribe to this channel. This is not just the space for words. This is a home for the broken, the brave, the lost, and the rising. Each video, each message is created for you to remind you of your strength, to help you rebuild, and to inspire you to never give up on the life that's waiting for you. So hit that subscribe button now and let's rise together. There are moments when life brings us to our knees, when nothing makes sense and hope seems like a distant echo. We begin to question our purpose, our place, and sometimes even our worth. If you're standing in that place right now, where pain feels louder than your heartbeat, I want you to take a deep breath. You are still here. And that means something. That means your story is not over. That means, despite the weight you carry, there is still a fire within you that refuses to go out. That fire is your will to live, to grow, to become. And today we will breathe life into that fire again. The world may not see your battles. It may not understand the invisible wounds you carry or the sleepless nights you've endured. But you know, and that knowledge is powerful. Because you are not just surviving, you are quietly building strength in the silence. You are becoming something unbreakable. You may not feel it yet, but every single hardship is shaping you into a version of yourself that one day you will look back on and say, "That's when I found my power." Then I found my power. There is no shame in falling. We all fall. But true power lies in rising, in choosing to face the world again, even with trembling legs and a fragile heart. Society teaches us that vulnerability is weakness, but I say vulnerability is your superpower. To feel deeply, to break and rebuild, to walk through fire and emerge kinder, softer, stronger, that is not weakness. That is the essence of being human. And there is nothing more courageous than choosing to love yourself through it all. Your dreams are not foolish. Your voice is not too quiet. And your pace is not too slow. You are not behind. You are not less. The universe doesn't operate on the timelines of others. Your journey is sacred. It is yours. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to begin again. Every sunrise gives you another chance to say, "This is not how my story ends." And if today feels like a chapter of pain, know that healing is not only possible, but it is inevitable if you don't give up. I want you to remember the version of yourself that got through every painful day when you thought you couldn't. That version still lives in you. Puffin, hey. You carry your strength quietly, but it is there. And now, more than ever, the world needs that version of you to stand up. Not just for yourself, but for the people watching you, learning from your courage, silently drawing strength from your journey. Someone out there needs your story to survive theirs. So don't quit. You're not just fighting for yourself. You're fighting for hope itself. Life is not about reaching some perfect destination. It's about showing up fully, no matter how messy the journey gets. Embrace your imperfections. Wear your scars with pride. Let every mistake be a lesson, not a label. You were not made to be flawless. You were made to be real. And it is in your rawest, most vulnerable moments that your true power is born. Do not silence yourself. Do not silence yourself. Do not shrink to fit in spaces that were never meant for your greatness. Stand tall. Speak your truth. Let the world hear your heartbeat. If you're walking through a chapter of loneliness or fear, I want you to know this. You are not alone. Even in your silence, even in your tears, there is a force greater than all pain rooting for you. Life is not against you. Life is shaping you. Trust that even the broken pieces have purpose. Sometimes what feels like the end is really the beginning of a higher, more powerful chapter. You are not being buried. You are being planted. You are being planted. And you will rise, stronger, wiser, more alive than ever before. There will be days when your reflection looks unfamiliar, when the weight of what you've been through makes you question who you are. But lean into that discomfort. Let it teach you. Let it mold you. You are becoming. Transformation is never easy. The caterpillar must dissolve to become the butterfly. Haitini. So if you feel like you're falling apart, remember, that's what growth feels like. You are shedding your old self to make space for something extraordinary. Let go. Let it hurt. Let it change you. And now, I invite you to walk forward. Not because the path is clear, but because you are ready. Ready to rewrite your story. Ready to reclaim your worth. Ready to embrace the beauty of the unknown. The power you seek is not outside you. It is already within you, waiting, glowing, fierce. So rise, my friend. Rise with fire in your heart and purpose in your soul. This life is yours to live fully and fearlessly. And if ever you forget how powerful you are, come back here. We'll remind you. So as we come to the end of this message, I want you to sit with one truth. You are enough. Not when you succeed. You feel completely. Not when everything makes sense. Right now, in this very moment, exactly as you are worthy. Worthy of love. Worthy of peace. Worthy of joy. And worthy of becoming whoever you dream to be. The world may not always recognize your value, but don't let that make you forget it. Sansu. Your existence is a miracle, and your life is a gift. Promise yourself today that you will not let fear hold the pen any longer. This is your story. Take it back. Write it in bold colors. Fill it with honesty, courage, and grace. You may not have control over everything that happens to you, but you always have control over how you choose to rise from it. Let your life be proof that beautiful things can come from pain, and strength can grow in the most unlikely places. Because the truth is struggle does not define you. How you rise from it does. And if this message touched even a small part of your heart, if you felt seen, heard, or even just a little less alone, I invite you again to subscribe to this channel. Not because numbers matter, but because you matter. This space exists for you, to remind you of your worth, to fuel your dreams, to be the voice you need on the days when your own voice trembles. We are building a community of warriors, of people who fall but rise anyway. And you, my friend, belong here. My friend, belong here. Go out into the world now with your head held high. Not because life is perfect, but because you're powerful. Walk with purpose, speak with truth, love without apology, and live each day knowing that even on your weakest days, you are doing something incredible. You are trying. And that alone makes you unstoppable. Now take that first step. Say yes to the light that's calling you. And never ever forget, the world needs your light. Let it shine.